12 Premier League defeats now. Back-to-back North London defeats this season. 12 Premier League defeats now. A new manager. Another manager in until June. Same old, same old, same old. We all know we're down to the bare bones. We all know that. We got off to a great start, but then it just fell. It just fell. 4-1. 4-1. Eze with 2. Gyökeres with 2. And here we are again. Same old, same old, same old. Deja vu. Roll the intro. Smash a like, have your say in the comments section. What were your thoughts on that North London derby defeat? And get subscribing as well. So, where do I start? Obviously, the scoreline. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Arsenal 4. Eberechi Eze with 2, Gyökeres with 2. Kolo Muani on the other end finally got his first Spurs goal in the Premier League. Went a goal down. Literally 2 minutes later, thanks to Declan Rice with his little kerfuffle, Kolo Muani equalised and made it 1-1. Game on. Raring to go. Raring to go. Second half. Come out the second half. A slight little mishap with Jaguzin. It was obviously front and brightly marking up Eberechi Eze. Opened the gap. Gyökeres made it 2-1. And here we go again. Same old, same old, same old. Now we're 2-1 down. 2-1 down. And it just escalated there, didn't it? But what pissed me off was, and I can't be the only one thinking this, but when that ball was crossed in for the 2-2 equaliser, when it should have been 2-2, I really don't know where that foul come from. I really can't say where that foul come from. A so-called push on Saliba, if it was Gabriel or Saliba, one out of two. Gabriel. I'm sure it's Gabriel. Come on, man. You can clearly see he dived. Yeah, there were hands on his back, but you can clearly see he dived. He played on that. He knew 100% what he was doing, and he got away with murder. That could have been the game changer. That could have been the game changer if that went to 2-2. That would have been a complete game changer. Whole different turnaround. But hey, here we are. Here we are. 3-1 and then 4-1. Game, set and match. Obviously, fans walking out way before full time. You know, and it just turned out to be same old, same old, same old. I'm just checking the stats now. Just checking the stats. We had 6, 5 on target. Arsenal 20. They had 7. Here we are. Look, before kickoff, look, I wasn't expecting much, but I was just hoping for a bit of fight, a bit of passion. At least show us, the likes of me and you, that they're trying. Yeah, like I said, the first half, compared to what we've seen under Thomas Frank, was a lot better. Basuma, all over the place, putting in a shift. You know what I mean? Sarah as well. You know, putting in a shift. Solid defence. Again, compared to how it was in the past, a lot better. A lot better. But as time went on, it just fell to pieces. You know what I mean? It literally just fell to pieces. Obviously, again, I can't be the only one thinking this and saying it as well, but the referee, Peter Banks, honestly, the ref pissed me off. The ref literally pissed me off. Gave away, you know, there was a lot of time where decisions went their way when it should have went our way. Know what I mean? And again, with obviously leading up, going into the first half, you know, a lot of time wasting, you know, with due to the line zone, all their technology, all that malarkey. And then again, in the second half, start of the second half, it's yeah. I don't want to go too much into that because it really does annoy me. It really does annoy me. Obviously, going back to the lineups, you know, we all know we're down to the bare bones. We need players back with about 10 games left. 10 games left, roughly. You know, we all know we're down to the bare bones. We are down to the nitty gritty. It's major now. It's major now. We all know we're in a relegation fight. We are down there in the mix. There's no one can say we're not in a relegation fight. We are in the mix of being potentially sucked into that bottom three and playing championship football next season. This today could have literally been our last North London derby in the league. It literally can. But still, there's a long way to go. A long way to go. Yeah, we got Fulham up next. I nearly said Liverpool, but we got Fulham up next. That's not going to be easy. That is not going to be easy. The remaining games we have left aren't easy, but honestly, I just hope that we well, I was going to say I hope, but we need points. We need points from the remaining games because times are hard now. Times are hard. We need squad players back. Rumour has it that Maddison is in full training. That would be a decent start to get Maddison back, but we need more and we need better. We need better. We need better. This cannot continue. I really can't wait for this season to be over. Honestly, I can't. I'm just so tired of it now. So tired of it. So tired of it. The Spurs fans, let's hear your thoughts in the comments section. Let's hear your thoughts. Let's see your thoughts. I was not expecting that 4-1 demolition. I was expecting not so much a win. I was hoping for at least a draw. Like I said, if Brentford could do it, Wolves can do it. Wolves, bottom of the league. They were 2 goals down, yet they pulled it back to a 2-2 draw. Yet Spurs, you know what I mean? This is what I mean with teams down there in the mix. They're scoring goals. They are trying. And then you've got Spurs they're just sitting there like twiddling their thumbs. It's just, yeah. I don't need to say more because it's just same old, isn't it? Same old. Same old. But here we are. Another defeat. Another defeat in the North London derby. That's what, 8-2 on aggregate this season. They scored 4, didn't they, a couple of months ago? Scored another 4. 8-2. 8-2 demolition in both. When you add them two together. 8-2. Totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. But hey, here we are. We keep it moving, don't we? We keep it moving. But let's hope, fingers crossed very, very tightly, by the way, that we do get something at Craven Cottage. It's going to be a tough ask. But hey, if we play like we did in that first half where we were showing a bit of passion, you know, they were trying, then possibly we could get something out of that. But hey, we need squad players back. We need players. But hey, here we are. See you on the next video.